anybody who is new here, put a 1 in the chat so I know who I'm talking to. If anybody is new, just put a 1 in the chat so I can see. Thank you for the likes, man. I thank y'all. Thank you for the likes. If you're new here, don't know anything about government contracting, just go ahead and put a 1 in the chat. All right, I see some new people. All right. No problem. Okay, I got you. All right. So first, let me give you a little history when it comes to federal government contracting. If you don't know, again, please don't take my word only for it. You can go do your own Google research to vet what I'm saying. All right, because again, this is not my creation. I'm just repeating factual data that's out there. All right. Yes, sir. I'll walk you through the LLC setup and everything. All right. I'll walk you through it all. Now, the federal government is is the largest purchaser of goods and services in the entire world. Just last year alone, they spent over $4 trillion in contracts awarded to small businesses like you and I. Yes. So I implore everyone, why wouldn't you want to do business with someone like that? Correct. Yes, I got you. So the federal government is mandated by law that they have to spend their allocated budget every year, every fiscal year, or else their budget next year will be slashed. Anybody who's in the federal government spaces or know anything about budget and allocation, they would know that they have to spend what's been allotted to them in order for them to increase their budget for next year. So the federal government, just like us, they need clothing, they need painting, they need lawn care, they need laundry, they need all these services. And what they have to do, they have to contract those services out to small businesses like you and I in order to fulfill those contracts. So the money is already allocated for those services, and now they have to spend it. Now, so what I show you and what I teach is how you as a small business can start your LLC and get into federal government contracting without you doing the physical work. Correct. Without you doing the physical work. And I walk you through the whole steps, show you how to get started, how to get in there. Because again, as we mentioned, there are billions of dollars allocated for small business that they have to spend. All right. So now you can get that. That's what federal government contracting is. Yes, that's what federal government contracting is. Now you can get started in federal government contracting in as simple as 3 steps. Three steps. Someone is asking about, the federal government is not affected by recession or inflation or anything like that, because the federal government still has to get these services done. Yes. So yes, you can get started in 3 simple steps. There's only 3 simple steps to get started in federal government contracting. Now, if you want me to go over those 3 simple steps for you, go ahead and put a fire emoji in the chat so I know that you're all engaged and you're all with me. Just go ahead and drop a fire emoji in the chat for me. Yeah. You're welcome. Look, my goal is to share as much free information as I can to get you off the blocks and started. It's my personal belief that everyone should have a business, have a small business, because as we know how the tax code is written here in the United States, that it favors businesses and corporations. So again, you can do your own research. Don't just take my word for it. Look it up. All right. So you can start a small business, and then you can go to the federal government, who spends trillions of dollars on contracts on products and services, and you can partner with the federal government. And yes, ma'am. Yes, you can. All right. I see the fire emojis. All right. So let me show you here. All right. So the very first step is that the very first step, you must be a legitimate business. All right. You must be a legitimate business. The federal government does not do business to person. Okay? They do not do business to person. The federal government only does business to business, B2B. If you're in that industry, you know what B2B stands for, business to business. They only do business to business. So the very first step that you need to do, you need to form or get your business started. All right? So I will point this out right here. The only cost to you to get started in federal government contracting is whatever state you're in, the cost to get your LLC started. The upfront cost to get into federal government contracting is whatever state you're in, what it costs to get your business registered with that state. If you already have an active LLC in good standings, then you're off to the races. You're ready to go. All right? Make sure everybody with me. So the very first step is LLC. So somebody put LLC in the chat for me. If you're with me, put LLC in the chat for me, so I know that you're with me. All right? So you can have an LLC. You can have an LLC taxed as an S corp. There you go. And look, I'm showing you and I'm teaching the path of least resistance. So it is cheaper to just get an LLC to get started in SAM in the federal government and have the ball rolling. All right? Yes. The first step is to get your LLC. If you already have an LLC, it doesn't matter what it is, you can use that LLC to get started in federal government contracting. All right? Very first step is LLC. All right, so let me show you. Yes, I'm with you. Remember, tap that screen for me. Let other people come in and get this information. All right? So I use a company called InkFile. All right, InkFile thank you for the roses. Thank you. I use a company called InkFile. You can follow along with me. All right. If you don't have a business, you can start one, and that's what I'm showing you. You can start one. BMAC, you can start a business. All right. So you can go to InkFile like I'm using. I got you. Listen, BC, if you miss anything, I'll be here to answer questions too as well at the end. And I try to go live at least, every day, so I can help people get started in this. All right, I got you. All right, so you go to InkFile, and you will drop your state in here, LLC, as you can see. You will drop your state in here, and it will show you the cost to get your LLC registered in your state. So drop me a state in here. Let me show you what it is. Drop me a state. Drop me a state in your chat, if you're with me, so I know that I'm talking directly to you. Drop me a state. Is that South? Wow! Y'all just flooded me. All right, I saw South Dakota come in first. Let's see what South Dakota has. So South Dakota. So in South Dakota, it will cost you $150 to get your business up and running. It will get your LLC, and it's only the state fee to have that registered with the state. All right. So in South Dakota, it will cost you $150. You need the cheapest one. All right. Path of least resistance to get your LLC registered with the state, and then you're off to the races. All right. Texas. All right. Every state is different. Every state has its own costs. Texas is $300. $300 to get your LLC registered with your state. All right. And remember, for all my small business owners that's on here who knows, and they can validate it in the chat, the cost that you incur to start your business is all tax writable at the end of the year, because it's startup costs. All right. Let me see. New York. Going through this real quick before we go on to step 2. New York. They're showing New York is 205. New York is 205. California, listen, I'm telling you right now, because I'm jealous of California. I am jealous of California. California is $5. $5 to get your business formulated and registered with your state in California. $5. And from what I found out yesterday, a cup of coffee in Starbucks is more than what it would to start your business in California. All right? Florida, it's $125 in Florida. I live in Florida. I'm with you. Arkansas, let's see. Florida is $125. I'm in Florida with you. All right. $45. $45. Listen, I don't know about y'all. I know I can spend more than these prices just going out to eat. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. All right. So the website is InkFile. InkFile, you could run there right now. InkFile, drop in your state, and you would see the price it is to get your business registered with your state and get ready to rock. Okay. Nevada, yeah, Maryland. Listen, 99 in Indiana. I'm telling you, California is the lowest that I've seen so far. $5 to get your LLC registered in. Did I hear 100 for VA? Let's try Virginia. Let me see. VA. I'm with you. Y'all tap the screen for me. Let me get those likes up so more people could join in so I could share this. Tap the screen for me while I find these states. All right. Virginia. Yes. $100 in VA. $100 in VA. Florida is $125, Eddie. I'm in Florida too as well. $125. So you can get up and rolling in Florida for $125. All right. Again, they would offer you all these packages here that include getting your EIN and getting a registered agent, but you don't need all of this to get started. All you need is the basic to get your LLC filed with the state and you're ready to go. All right. I'm trying to give you all the path of least resistance that you can start and get the ball rolling. No, T, you don't have to pay this every year. You pay initially to get your LLC registered and set up, but there is an annual fee and it's different for every state. There is an annual fee in order for you to stay in good standings. And again, all of this is considered business expense. Okay? It's write-off. It is a write-off. It's a business expense. Thank you. Yeah. No problem. Look, you're welcome. I'm here to share as much information as I can to get the ball rolling. So again, this is step 1. Get your LLC started. If you already have your LLC started, you're one step ahead. You're off to the races. All right? No problem. You're welcome. All right. Now, do you get refund or tax write-off? You get a tax deduction. Again, I'm not a tax expert, but you could speak to any tax professional to let them know. All these are called startup costs. All right? No problem. Do you need a business to start an LLC? Well, this is what we're doing. You're in the United States. Once you have an intention to make a profit, to make a business, you can start an LLC. So you don't have to have the actual business in place, but once you have the concept of a business, you can start an LLC to get the ball rolling. Can you show how to bid for contract? Yes, I will. Miss Sanders, I will. I'll get there. I'm just walking them through the steps. We're on step 1. We're on step 1 to actually get their business allocated and registered for me. Yes, BMAC. Anything that's business is considered a business expense. JC is asking, may I use my wife's business? Yes. Are you registered with your wife on there? Are you registered with your wife on there? But as long as you have an LLC, sir, you could jump on in there. All right. No problem. You're welcome. I'm here for you. What's the website again? The website is InkFile. I use InkFile. You don't have to use InkFile. You can use any other, any other product or business that's out there that will actually file your LLC for you. Now, you can go directly to your Secretary of State and do the process for you and fill out the paperwork. But again, as we see in California, it's $5. You can spend $5 to have this company fill out the paperwork for you, and file it with your state. So again, it's up to you. The price, the cost, and your time saving is up to you. So it's InkFile. The site that I'm on is called InkFile. Again, this is just one site that I use. I like how fast they do the filing and all that, but you can use any other site. The most important thing is to get your LLC started and filed with your state. Okay. Now I will give you this tidbit. If you are starting from scratch and you do not have a business, my recommendation is that you go with a generic name. You don't put the actual industry in the name of your business that you're filing. All right. So you will go with whoever, management or whatever it is. So once you get in there, okay? No problem. The name of the site again is InkFile. InkFile. Yeah, that's fine, JC. You can use it. You can get it right. Yeah, you can. Once it's in good standing with your state, you are more than welcome to jump in there. Okay. All right. I'm trying to. So, all right. So let's go on. So this is step one. Step one. If you already have a business, you're already on step one. If you're starting from scratch and you don't have an existing business, or even if you have a business but you're using it as a DBA or a sole prop, you're just doing businesses in your name and your social security number, I would advise you to go and get a LLC file. All right. No problem. If you're ready for step two, let me get step two in the chat. Make sure everybody got step one. So let's get step two. Let me get a step two so I know to move on. I don't want to leave anybody behind. Y'all with me? Let's put a 2 in the chat. Let's put a 2 in the chat so I know we're ready to go on to step 2. All right, I'm with you. Thank you. I'm with you. All right, I see y'all. All right. So step 1, we got our LLC done. We got our business form. Step 2, you would go to the IRS.gov and get your free EIN number. Now, I want you all to keep in mind, based on whatever state you're in, how much the cost to get started in federal government contracting is, okay? So keep that in mind for me. I'll ask you all at the end. Keep in mind, whatever state you're in, how much it will cost you to get started in federal government contracting, to earn 6 to 7 figures from home without actually doing the physical work. All right? All right, so step 2. We're on step 2. You would go to the IRS.gov website and you would apply right here for a free EIN number. The EIN number is free. Don't let anyone try to charge you to doing it for you. You click here to apply and you will fill out a simple form and you would automatically get a free EIN number for your business. Y'all with me? If you're with me, put EIN in the chat for me. EIN, so people coming in know what we're talking about. EIN stands for Employer ID Number. Right here, you see it? Employer ID Number. No problem, you're welcome, I got you. All right, EIN. And again, it's free. It's 100% free. So step 2 is to get your free EIN number. Now, because I'm jealous of California, I will be using California as a reference throughout this whole live, all right? So in California, I have now started my business with $5, less than a cup of coffee. Less than a cup of coffee, all right? So I got $5 into this so far. Yeah, okay, perfect. See, Manissa, I believe is how it's pronounced. I am jealous of you. You already have your EIN for $5, your LLC for $5, and you already have your EIN. So I'm glad that you're here. No problem. Listen, yeah, I'm jealous. I'm jealous too. All right. So step 2, you get your free EIN number. Again, it is free. Once you get your EIN number, make sure you're welcome. You're welcome. Make sure you get that in a nice, secure place. All right. So, all right. So everybody with me, we got step 1. You got your LLC. If you already have one, hey, Listen, you may already have these steps taken care of, so you're ready to get off to the races. Penny Green is jumping in. Penny Green, step 1 is to get your LLC registered in your state, whatever state you're in. Whatever state you're in, it's a different price. So you go ahead and get that registered in there, okay? How long the LLC do you need to? You will get, once you get your LLC registered with the state, Mr. T, you would go to SAM.gov, or I'm sorry, the IRS website right here, fill out that application, and they give it to you instantaneously. You would be able to download it, save that EIN number, okay? All right. Somebody saying they missed real quick. How do you get your LLC? I believe that's what you're asking. You get your LLC. We use InkFile. All right. So we got step 1. We got the LLC created, formed, and registered with your state. Step 2, we got our free EIN number. All right. So give me a 3 in the chat if we're ready to move on to step 3. 3 in the chat if you're ready to move on to step 3. All right, Kathy, I got you. I see 3. All right, 3. It looks interesting, but what are we talking about? We're talking about how you can make 6 to 7 figures from home in federal government contracting without doing the physical work. I'm showing the 3 easy steps to get started in federal government contracting. All right? No problem. You're welcome. Step 3. I see the step 3s. Step 3. All right, here we go. Step 3. I'm with you. All right, here we go. Step 3. Once you got your LLC and your EIN, the next step, you would go to SAM.gov. I hope you're all taking notes. SAM.gov. I know somebody's screen recording, so that's good. SAM.gov. Yes. Shirley, yes. As long as it is an active LLC in good standing in your state, you can do federal government contracting. It does not matter what genre or what industry it's in, as long as the LLC is active and in good standing with your state. All right? So then step 3, you go to SAM.gov. As you can see on the screen, SAM.gov. Now, SAM.gov, as we will see here, is the official U.S. government website, and it's 100% free. It's 100% free. Jessica, what is government contracting? All right, stay. I'm gonna give you a brief synopsis, but stay with us. The federal government is the largest purchaser of goods and products in the entire world. So they are mandated by law to hire small businesses like you and I to provide those products and services. So we provide those products and services for them, and for a profit, and we get the profit. So I'm showing now how you can get started in federal government contracting to make 6 to 7 figures from home without doing the physical work. Yes, without doing the physical work. Correct. So again, if it's interested to you, I'm here to show you the 3 steps. We're now on step 3. We're here at SAM.gov. And the next step 3 in SAM.gov, you will register that LLC you created with your EIN number. You would register in SAM.gov to get a UEI number, or a unique entity ID. And again, y'all can see right here, it's 100% free. So for my California folks, we're still at $5. I'm still jealousing. Yes. Listen, Kayla, I believe it's KJ13. You're struggling on writing capability statements. Listen, I got you. If you need any help or anything like that, I'm going to try to give you as much free information here. But if you need more additional help, you could click the link in my bio and schedule a call with me. I got you. Yes, so you get your LLC registered in SAM for free, and you will be assigned a UEI number. And once you're registered in SAMs and active, you are ready to win federal government contracting. Those are the 3 easy steps to get started in federal government contracting. You're with me? Now, if those steps were simple, give me a fire emoji in the chat so I know that you're here with me. Those 3 simple, easy steps to get started in federal government contracting. No problem. Hey, I'm here to help. No problem. I'm here to help. I'm here to give you as much free information to get you starting. Again, you would hear me say this over and over and over. If you know and understand that the tax code in the United States is written favorably for business owners, I believe that everyone should have a business, should have a small business. And this is a small business that you can make 6 to 7 figures from home without doing the physical work, And that's what I'm showing. I'm showing how to get started without doing the physical work. No problem. I see the fire emojis. I see the fire emojis. Mr. Intervening, I got you. I will show you how to find the contract list next. That's the next steps. I'm with you. Listen, I thank you for the roses. I thank you all. I'm here to get the information out so people could get started. All right. All right. No problem. You're welcome. All right. No problem. Step 1 was get your LLC. If you already have an LLC, you can use it. All right. So that's the step 1. No problem. Listen, I'm here. West Africa is asking, is there any downsides? Well, when it comes to business in general, there is always risk to business. So I'm not exactly sure what question you're asking. All right. I see y'all. No problem. You're welcome. You missed the last step. The last step is to get your business registered in SAM. You would go to SAM.gov. SAM.gov, it's the official website of the federal government, and it's 100% free. You will have your business. J-Love, thank you. I see you. You would have your business registered in SAM.gov. And then once your business is registered in there, you're ready to win federal government contracts. All right? Is everybody with me? I covered all the steps. Those are the 3 easy steps. What is step 2? You was late. Okay, I got you, Keith. All right, step 2 was get your free EIN number. Your free EIN number. Does it have to be an LLC or can it be a... Yes. I would recommend, Nikki, getting started because an LLC is the cheapest entry to get in. If you already have an LLC or an LLC taxes an S Corp, yes, you can use that and come on in. You can get started in there. All right. Now, because this is a for-profit, we are making money, 6 to 7 figures from home. I am not sure, and I don't have the answer for you, that I am not sure if a charitable organization can do this. So you would have to actually check with a tax professional to find out if they can. Okay? No problem. You're welcome. Your first step is to get your LLC and all that. Get your business registered with your state. All right. Now, y'all do me a favor. We got about 400 and so people in here. Y'all go ahead and tap the screen, get the likes up so we can move on, so I can show you how to actually look for the contracts that's out there. Y'all tap it up. Let me get a drink of water. Go ahead, tap it up. I appreciate you. Thank you. No problem. You're welcome. Thank you for the roses, doctor. Thank you. All right. So let me see if I can answer a couple of questions here before I go through actually showing you how to find these contracts that's out there, okay? So if you have any questions about the first 3 steps, let me know. I'll go over it real quick. Thank you for the mic, Cam. Step one is to get your LLC. If you already have an LLC established, you can go about that. Cece's asking the best way to get an LLC. I use this company called InkFile. You can check them out, InkFile. And based on your state, Cece, what state are you in, Cece? Let me know real quick. I'll show you. What state are you in? What state are you in, Cece? Let me see. All right, I see you. Maryland. All right, Cece, you will go down here to Maryland. Maryland. So in the state of Maryland, it will cost you just the state filing fee of $197. That is it. All right, Cece, $197 to get your LLC registered with your state. All right. Just don't go over there and look at California. You'll get jealous like I am. No problem. I got you, CC. That's what I'm here for. All right. Okay. Listen, y'all like and follow so I can, reach more people, so we can go for them. So you get your LLC started. You get your free EIN number, and then you get registered in SAM.gov for absolutely free. Archie's saying his was $50, so you can get it in $50. All right, $50. Someone's asking real quick about Delaware. In Delaware, it's $119. Hope that helps for you, Marks. Delaware is $119. Again, the website is InkFile. You can go to InkFile and get started right there. All right. So once you're registered in SAM.gov, you are off to the races and able to be awarded a federal contract once it's win. All right. No problem. Listen, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yes. Yes. All you need is you have to be, in good standings and active with your state. All right. No problem. You're welcome. All right. I got you. All right. Now, the site that we use to actually search and find our federal government contracts is also SAM.gov. All right. As you can see right here, it's called SAM.gov, and it's the official government site for contracting. So this is where the contract. Kizzy, thank you, love. Thank you for the roses. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right. So this is the official website here. Now, this website is 100% free. You can follow along with me. If you have an iPad or some device, you can follow along with me. It's 100% free. You don't have to create a login. You don't have to register or anything in order to search and see the contracts that's available. All right. So if you all want me to show you how you search for these contracts, put a bomb emoji in the chat for me. Put a bomb emoji in the chat so I know that you're all with me. You all want me to show you how to find these contracts. The first step is getting your LLC. I see the bomb. I see the bomb. You're welcome. All right. I got you. Let me just make sure everybody's with us. I see the bomb. I see the boom. I see you. No problem. I'm gonna get into those questions. Mike, I'll answer that question here in a minute, but the answer is no. I'll give you an explanation in a minute. Mike, the answer is no. You don't need to be bonded. All right, I see the bombs coming in. I'm just waiting for everybody to be with me. I see you. Trini Star, drop me a flag if you're from Trinidad, because you hear my accent. I see it. All right, I already see it. In there. I see you, brother. All right. Yeah, you can hear my accent. I'm from Trinidad. That's right. I see the bombs. First time here. All right. King Fra. Miss Rogers, first time here. Welcome. We're talking about federal government contracting, how you can make 6 to 7 figures from home without doing the physical work in federal government contracting. As we know, the federal government is the largest purchaser in the entire world. What type of contracts do I look for? Everything. everything that's out there. And I will show you here in a second that we don't discriminate when it comes to contracts, because we are not doing the physical work. We are able to go after any contract that's out there. All right. I hope that helps. Yes, I am Trini. Trini to the bone. I see you. No problem. No problem. All right. So I got my bomb emojis. So let me show you how to search for these contracts that's out there. All right. Oh, Jamaican, man. We all one family too. Trini, I see y'all. Listen, y'all gonna bring out my accent. Then nobody on this live gonna understand me. So y'all. I hear you. I hear you. T, I see you, man. Caribbean family. I see you. No problem. No problem. Trinity Spears, y'all trying to get me. All right. All right. I see my Caribbean family in the house too. I got you. I got you. No problem. Look, I try to share as much free information. I try to keep it entertaining because, listen, if you have doubles, I want it. Don't play with me. I'll try to keep it. Lively and all that, because again, it is a very simple process, as you will see. So far, if you live in California, that everybody on this live is jealous of, they're $5 in. They have started their business with $5, and now they have the potential to make 6 to 7 figures with government contracting with only $5 of input in. And it's a legitimate business that comes with all the tax benefits that comes with having a home-based business or a small business. I know. All right, so here we go. So again, this is a free website, SAM.gov. Y'all could, follow along with me, validate it, follow along with me, okay? So once you're on the home menu of SAM.gov, you can hit the search button. Once you hit the search button, it will bring you to the search menu. Again, there is no logging or anything like that's needed. All right, Miss Monica, I saw you got your you got your LLC paid yesterday. Congratulations. Listen, I'm excited. I'm so excited that the free information that I'm sharing could get someone started and off the blocks, okay? No problem. I'm glad you're here. Thank you. Listen, if y'all could do me a favor too as well. I try to go live at least once a day so I can share this free information like I just did. So just like and follow. Like, follow, share. So anytime I go live to give you more information, we can reach more people, all right? No problem. Thank y'all. All right, so here we are. We're at the search menu. Let me start over just in case somebody just jumped in. All right, we're at SAM.gov. It's completely free. You go to the search menu. After you go to the search, you will be on the search menu right here. What we are looking for the contracts that's available for us to bid against. All right, so you would click right here where it says contract opportunities. When you click contract opportunities, the list has not populated yet. So for some reason, what we would need to do, we would need to come down to the bottom and we would click inactive and active in order for this list to populate right here. Okay. I don't have an answer for you on why, Sam, we have to click inactive, but that's just the way it is. All right. Doctor LDN is asking, I have 2 LLCs. Can I use those or I just need for? Yes, you can use any one of them. There is no limitation as well as how many LLCs you can have registered in SAM. So if you have 2 or 3 and you want to put all of them in SAM, it's absolutely free. You can go right ahead and do that. All right. No problem. You're welcome. So now we're going through the steps on how can we actually find and read these contract opportunities. So for some reason, you have to click active, inactive in order for the list to populate. So as you can see up here, we have over 4 million contract opportunities in SAM.gov. All right. Yasmin, I'll answer the questions here in a second. Okay. How do you get paid? How do you get your LLC paid for? I'll answer your questions here in a second. I'm showing you how we actually find the contracts and how do we get paid for doing the work, okay? For not doing the physical work. I'll show you in a second. All right, so as we can see, we have over 4 million contract opportunities here listed in SAM.gov. So we have some returning people here. So if we want to, let's go. Let's put in the chat for me if you know how much new contract opportunities are updated daily. David, I know you just joined. We're showing how to make 6 to 7 figures from home in federal government contracting as a business without doing the physical work. I hope that helps for you. So drop in the chat if you know how much is added daily. Yes. 97,000 new contract opportunities are uploaded daily in SAM.gov. So this list is updated daily at 97,000. Okay? 97,000 are updated daily. So I've always got the question, Coach Jay, why are you sharing this information? Would that create competition for yourself? 97,000 contract opportunities are updated daily. And I only work about 5 a week. 5 contract opportunities a week. So I don't see how it's possible that the market could ever become saturated and create competition. How do you register your LLC on SAM.gov? When you go to the home page, all the way to the right, you would see a button says start now, get your registration in, or register your company for your UEI number. That's you go through the registration. All right. So once you hear, these are the contract opportunities that's listed out here. We have digital signage with management software. Anything you could possibly think of, the federal government is needing. Anything from haircuts to lawn care to, you think about it, they need the services done. So what we do as a small business and how we do the middleman processing, we would find a contract opportunity, all right? We would find the location of where they're asking for the service to be done. We would find a local small business in order to do that work. We would get a quote from them. We would put our money on top of it, and then we would submit it to the federal government. Once we win the contract, that small business that we hire will do the actual work. We pay them the fee, and we keep our profit on top of it without doing the physical work. Correct. We don't have to know how to do the work. Can you tell me how to register on the site, please, again? All right, real quick. I'll show you real quick, and then I'll walk you through a contract. Once you're on SAM.gov, right over here, you'll see a big green button says Get Started. And you would register your LLC in here, which is completely free. You will register your company in here, and you'll be registered in SAM.gov. After your company is active in SAMS, they will give you a UEI number, and they would also give your business a cage code. Okay? No problem. You're welcome. Can you do this even drop shipping business? Yes. As long as you have an active LLC, it doesn't matter what business category it is in. Because once your business is registered in SAM.gov, based on the contract you're going for, you will then put that industry code inside of your registration. All right. I hope that helps. All right. So let me show you an example of a contract so I can answer some questions, because I have a call coming up here. All right. So let's see. Let's take a look. All right. So on this one, we have septic. Appreciate the roses. We have septic and grease trap services. All right. So let's take a look. And we can see that this is in MA. Devon's MA. What state is MA? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. What state is MA? What state is MA? I'm seeing Maine. I'm seeing Massachusetts. Which one is it? Help me out. Is it Maine or is it Massachusetts? All right. I got more Massachusetts. So now the beauty of doing federal government contracting as the middleman, the way we teach, is that you are not bound to a geographic location. I live in Florida. I have contracts in Washington State. I have contracts in Washington, D.C. I have contracts in North Dakota. And you do not do the physical work, so you're not bound to your location. Yo, well, thank you for the roses. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So it doesn't matter where you are. You can be, in California with $5 registration, and you will, you can win a contract any state there is a federal facility. In any state, okay, Mike, I see you. Mike, the answer is no, you do not have to be bonded. Your company does not have to be bonded because we are not doing the physical work. The subcontractor that we're hiring to do the work on our contract, they need to have the required insurance, the required bonds, and everything that's needed. So I hope that helps for you. Same thing when it comes to insurance. The actual contractor that's doing the work needs to have all the required licenses and insurance. So let me show you this one. For instance, I'm showing you this one. All right, so this is Green Strap. Y'all said it's in Massachusetts. They need Green Strap service in Massachusetts. All right. So at the bottom of the solicitation or the contract opportunity, they would list all the documents needed in order for you to provide a accurate quote to get this job done. If it's grease trap, they will let you know how much grease trap it is. We will open this document right now. I'll show you what the document looks like. All right. So this is the document that was attached. In this document, make sure y'all can see, it will list all the information that we need. All right. Let me find it for you. Right here. All right. As you can see, they have grease trap pumping. They want a quantity of 6, and they want you to give them a price. And they have a details on, look at it right here. Shall pump out the entire contents of 1,000-gallon outdoor grease traps. If y'all see that for me, put a fire in the emoji real quick. If y'all see that, give you a brief, quick one. All right. So they want that pumping. And look down here on the septic tank, they have 40,000 gallons. Y'all with me? All right. So the contractor shall pump out the entire contents of the subsurface tanks, 20,000 gallons. You see it? Per year. So they want grease trap pumping and they want septic tank pumping in Massachusetts. All right. Now, if I look at this document again, I should be able to find out the actual address on look at it right here. I can see the actual address on where they want the actual work to be done. Quebec Street in Denver, Massachusetts. All right. So now what I will do, my next steps, I would go to Google. All right. Let me show you. You know what? I feel generous today. I'll show y'all. All right. So I will go to Google, my rich uncle Google. There we go. Make sure y'all can see that. Grease trap service. Let's see. In Massachusetts. Boom. And look at this. I would get a listing of businesses within that area that provide that service. Y'all with me? That will provide that service. So what I will do, I would give them a call and say, let's say we call Boston Grease Trap Cleaning. All right. Hey, Boston Grease Trap Cleaning. I am looking for all the information that they provided here. I'm looking for grease trap pumping for a quantity of 6, about 1,000 gallons, and I'm asking 2 questions. Can you do the job, and how much would it cost? Can you give me a quote on it? They would give me a quote on how much it will cost to do the grease trap pumping and to do the septic pumping. I would put my profit on top of it, and then I would send it back over to the contract specialist that's listed on the bottom of the solicitation. I would send the information over to Michael by email. If I win the contract, the government pays me, and I pay the subcontractor what they quoted me on, and I keep the profit difference. So this is what we're talking about, not doing the physical work. All right? Not doing the physical work. And because I'm doing this from home, thank you for the roses. Thank you for the roses. No problem. Because I'm doing this from home, I am able to repeat this multiple times. All right? So I can make 6 to 7 figures from home. That's not from without doing the physical work. All right? All right, let me see if I can answer some of these questions here. I have an appointment coming up that I have to run to. All right? No problem, no problem. Listen, y'all, if you want me to answer these questions here, I need y'all to tap the screens. Let's see if we can make it to 20,000 likes, okay? Come on, let's tap the screens for me. It costs you nothing. Let's tap the screen for me. Let's get those likes up. Listen, thank you for the fire, Tish. Let me see if I can answer some of these questions here. Y'all tap the screen for me. Let me answer these questions. All right? Listen, all right. I try to provide as much free information as I can. If you need help, we do offer a mentorship program. You can click the link in my bio and you can gather more information. You know, set an appointment with you. I can go through and go over our mentorship program for you, where we walk you through step by step actually how to do the whole process. Ms. Gaza, yes, you do need an LLC. Answer some of these fast questions for me. Y'all coming in hot. Yes, you do need an LLC. Where do you see your profit? You put your profit on top of the quote that you're sending to the federal government. Now, we have students that are making, again, let me give you a brief example. So for this grease trap contract that we're looking at, for example, if I reach out to Boston Grease Trap and they say, hey, I will do this grease trap for you based on the information that you provided, I will do it for $1,000 a month. Okay, I like that quote. I would put my profit on top. Let's say I put my profit on top of $500. I send my bid into the federal government. I get awarded the contract. I would pay Boston Grease Trap Cleaning $1,000 a month to do the services that we requested, and I would pocket the $500. So I'm getting $500 a month from this one contract for the next 4 to 5 years without doing the physical work. All right, I hope that helps. No problem, no problem. The website again that we're using is SAM.gov. I'm answering questions, doll. I'm trying to get to it. Is it true that you have to pay some of the subcontractors up front? No, not when it comes to service-based contracts. When it comes to service-based contracts, they do the work and then they will invoice you, and then you pay the invoice. No problem, no problem. Thank you. You're welcome. The website again is SAM.gov. Yes, you can share the live. No problem. All right. But are you liable for the mess up? No, it's your contract. I get this question every time I go live. Companies are out there in order to do business, especially once they know that it's a federal government contract or facility. They will put their best foot forward because they know that the contract will be for 4 to 5 years. So they want to be used and to get that money coming in because, again, they're in there to make money. So, no, Larry, you do not need a licenses. The subcontractor that I'm reaching out for this example, Boston Septic, They need to have all the licenses and insurance needed in place. My company, who's been awarded the contract, does not need any licenses or insurance. I hope that helps. Thank you. Yeah, most government contracts are net 30, net 45, net thing. I am located in Florida. I am in Florida, home based out in Florida. How long do you have to be in business to do this? You don't have to be in business as long as your LLC is registered with the Secretary of State and in good standing, you can get the ball rolling. You don't have to be in business for a year or whatever. All right? Why won't you cut this contractor out? Because the way that we teach, moms, is that I'm not going to North Dakota to do any duct cleaning. I'm just not. So why not hire a subcontractor to do the work? Let's do it easy. Let's make it make sense. All right? Yeah. I would rather receive $1,000 a month without doing the physical work. Do you have some writing policy to avoid some contractors from going underneath you? No. Again, it's once you're awarded the contract is yours. So the subcontractor is working on your behalf. So you would sign what is called a service agreement with the subcontractor, but the contract belongs to you. All right, let me see. I'm trying to get through the questions here. So when they send the invoice to you, to your government, you said, yes. So once the work is completed, because remember, you already have a contract for the amount of money that the work will be done. So once the work is completed, you would invoice the government, and once the government pays you, then you pay your subcontractor. Yes. So the government puts you on a net 30 and you put your subcontractor also on a net 30. How long does the government usually take to pay out? Again, the government puts you on a net 30. Sometimes you get it within 28 days. Before that, you put your subcontractor also on a net 30. So you invoice them as soon as the work is done, and you're waiting on your subcontractor to invoice you for the work that they have done. But you know that the job is completed and that invoice has already gone on to the federal government. So when the federal government pays you, you're waiting for your invoice from your subcontractor for you to pay them. Okay? So you're basically, yes, it's called we're the prime, because we're the one that holds the contracts. So we're basically a liaison between them. That's correct. Correct. All right. Yes, on the net 30. Define net 30. Net 30 means that once the work is done, you have 30 days to pay the invoice. That's what net 30 means. It's an industry standard. Again, it's nothing. You don't have to take my word for it. You can look it up yourself. It's an industry standard. Do you need any of your own money to start? No, sir. The only upfront cost, especially if you live in California, is $5. The only upfront cost is $5, to start your LLC. You don't do any of your money. You don't need, funds, especially when it comes to service-based contract, because the subcontractor will do the work and then they will invoice you afterwards. Again, this is an industry standard. You can look it up yourself. You do your own research, okay? Yes, I do offer mentoring. I do offer a program. If you click the link in my bio, you can see some more information there, and you can schedule a strategy call with me and we can go from there. So yes, I do. My goal is to come on here to provide, make awareness of it and provide the information. Because again, the federal government spent $4 trillion last year on government contracting. And there were billions of dollars returned because they did not have enough subcontractors or, small businesses like us in order to fulfill the work and get the job done. So I hope that helps. No problem. Again, if I'm providing any type of value, anytime, just do me a favor. Y'all tap the screen, get those likes up, get the likes up as I answer these questions. Yes, yes. Okay, let me see. I'm answering this question. No problem. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yes, they pay it net 30. The federal government puts you on a net 30, and then you also put them on a net 30. Do you just email the quote and attach? Yes, correct. When it comes to the federal level, again, we're not talking about state and local government contracting. We're talking about federal government contracting. There is no proposal writing or no grant writing. All you do is attach documents that they're requesting, and you email it to them. So yes, it's just an email. Yes, it is that simple. No problem. How many proposals do you send a week? It varies, because as you can see here, let me show you for this example. This example of this the grease trap training, grease trap, the due date for this one is August 19th. So every contract, every solicitation has a different due date. So it's very hard to gauge how much do you send a week. But I work on about 5 contracts a week. That's what I do right now. Work on 5 contracts a week. But at the end of the month, I'm normally sending around 5, 10, 15. It depends on the due date and when it falls in. So I hope that helps. Oh, man. Let me see if I can. Ken Neck, I appreciate you, man. He is saying that he is an Army officer and this is legal. Again, please, y'all, drown out the naysayers and all that. You would hear me say it time and time again. Just don't take my word for it. You can do your own research. Look, hey, I just saw my brother's in the house. I'm not sure how long he's been in. Listen, make money with Wes. He is also another brother on TikTok who is sharing this information. So look, if y'all need more free gems or need more information about it, if I'm not live, if you can't get in touch with me, my boy here, Make Money with Wes, is also in the government contracting space and is killing the game. So make sure you listen. Make sure y'all follow him. All right. How do you navigate in SAM.gov to find a contract? I'll show you one more time, Fulton. One more time. I'll show you. All right. Once you're on the home menu of SAM.gov, you will go to search. Once you go to search, you will need to go here to contract opportunities, because that's what we're looking for. We're looking for the contracts. And for some reason, it won't populate the list until you come down and select active, inactive for some reason. All right. And once you click that, all the contract opportunities are loaded. And again, there are 96,000 plus contract opportunities uploaded daily. So every time you refresh, you will see some new contract opportunities. So I hope that helps for you. No problem. No problem. You're welcome. You're welcome. No problem. I'm trying to answer. What does it mean if what does it mean if the contract is inactive? It means it's either they've withdrawn the money from it, or no, they didn't get a successful build, or maybe it's already been awarded. So you just look for the active contracts and press on. All right. I hope that helps. All right. All right. Here we go. I'm trying. Yeah, Wes is on here. Wes is on here, man. Y'all go follow Wes. All right. The invoice that you provide to the government, how do you produce it? Any simple invoice. Once you get awarded a contract, the federal government will assign you a invoice processing payment kind of program. So either you actually, through Word document or anything, you can just create an invoice based off of the amount and you send that to them. Or 9 times out of 10, you would just plug in the information once you're going through their payment system. You would just plug in the amount. I hope that helps. How many hours a week is needed to work to make 7 figures? It's all based on you, the man. It's all based on you. We have students that still work a 9 to 5. So they work about 3 to 4 hours. The night before they get their contracts that they're going to work on, they make a couple of phone calls during the day. And once they get the quotes in, they put the package together and then email it. So in total, it could be a couple of hours, but every contract is different. Every contract is different. The size of the contract may be different. We have students making $5,000 a month, but that's out of only 3 contracts. So that's what I'm saying. Based on the contract, it's all different. How do you get paid? Direct deposit? The federal government will normally direct deposit you, or if it's under a certain dollar threshold, they would even pay you with a credit card over the phone. Yeah, they would pay you. Show how you find the contracts one more time. Sure. I hope I covered that with you. You go to SAM.gov, contract opportunities. You come down to the bottom and you hit active, inactive, and the list is there. And you can go through the list and see the thousands and thousands of contract opportunities out there. Somebody's asking, what about the percentage? Look, we don't use percentage when it comes to putting our profit on top of it. We do what is called our market research. We do market research so we know where to slot our profit in. Okay? All right? Listen, y'all, I appreciate you. Look, if you need any more help or anything like that, please go click the link in my bio. You could schedule a strategy call with me, and we can go over the process of getting you started and getting help. All right? No problem. Listen, you're welcome. BC, I would always advise that you do get, once you're starting a business, this is not a side hustle, it's not a fad. Treat it as a business. So if you have the means to open a separate bank account for that LLC to separate your personal from your business funds, go ahead and do that. But if you don't have that and all you have is your personal account right now to get started, I'd rather you get started and then get that business bank account later. All right? I hope that helps. Yes, you can pick any type of work that's out there. You go through this list, you will see the federal government is asking for anything from wigs to condoms to haircuts to, you name it. It's the federal government needs it, okay? No problem, Trini. I see you, man. Hey, click the link in my bio. Click the link in my bio, schedule a call. We can see what you do. If you need more to get in touch with me, any information, click the link in my bio. Yes, I always advise that. Please start your own separate bank account and keep your business funds separated from your actual personal, okay? You don't want to commingle that, all right? No problem. Look, y'all, I gotta jump off. I have an appointment here at 11:30. Let me switch back. Somebody told me they like to do business with people they know, like, and see and trust. Let me show y'all that I'm not a bot or anything, all right? So, no problem. Listen, how are we taxed? We are taxed just like any other business. You are taxed on your profit. If you make, I appreciate you. If you make $1,000 in profit, you are taxed on that $1,000. But now if you know that there are business expenses and all that would reduce your taxable. Thank you for the roses. Wagwan, I see you. Post up, player. Wagwan. Listen, I thank y'all for the love and share. Looks, I need y'all to do me 2 favors though. 2 favors. Before we leave out, let's see if we can get that to 40,000 likes. Because what that does, it changes the algorithm. So next time I go live, it shoots it out to everybody so they can come on and get this free information, okay? So do me all a favor, that everybody that's on here, let's tap the screen and let's see if we can get that up to 40,000 before we leave. Also, appreciate you. Listen, someone is in here saying that they're a tax accountant. I would always advise, look, seek a tax professional when it comes to taxes. I'm not a tax professional. I have an accountant. That's who I use. All right. If you need one-on-one coaching, click the link in my bio. Schedule a strategy call with me, and let's work together. I'm here. Again, we have students that hold their hand and walk them through it. Okay. Again, if you think that you don't need coaching, I try to offer as much free information here to get you started and to get you off the box. Okay. All right. I know that my calendar gets booked up. My time is limited. So just keep refreshing. Okay. Keep refreshing. All right. No problem. Listen, I thank y'all. So do me a favor, like and follow so the next time I go live, Y'all will get the notification, and I can share as much free game as I can to get you all off the blocks and going. All right. Remember, I say this all the time. Y'all are just one contract away from changing your family's financial situation. Just one contract away. I remember when $500 extra a month would have changed my total life. Yeah. $500 a month. And you can make that with just 1 or 2 contracts. Again, I will give you as much information as I can. If you need help, go ahead and click the link in the bio. They'll give you a free video. You can get some more information about what I do and how I do it. No problem. And then you will be able to book and schedule a free strategy call, and we'll be able to go from here. All right? No problem. Look, you're welcome, Cece. I got you. No problem. Thank you, Kay. Thank you. Listen, again, thank you all. I will try to jump back on here. If not later, I'll try to jump on tomorrow. But I got an appointment at 11:30. I got to run too. So, all right? No problem. Coach J, man. Thank y'all.